With the 8th overall pick, the Atlanta Falcons, they do it, guys. They take Bijan Robinson, one of the best players in this draft, and no doubt, Matthew Berry, the most fantasy-relevant player in this draft.
No question about it. Really excited. You think about Bijan Robinson being paired with Kyle Pitts, two really good blockers for Tyler Algier, because we know that's what Arthur Smith likes to do, take really high-quality offensive players and then not use them on the field. I have to believe, I am hoping among hope that, they do what they should do, which is just feed Bijan the rock. Remember, this is a Falcons team that last year, second in the NFL in terms of running back carries, whether it was Algier, whether it was Cordero Patterson, you had some Caleb Huntley in there. Now they get Bijan Robinson, who had 8 career receiving touchdowns. The key here is, I think he's a top 10 fantasy running back. I think he's a first-round pick. I think the question is, how much is he involved in the passing game? And I think, honestly, Jay, some of that comes down to who's their quarterback. Because I feel like if it's Taylor Heineke, I feel better about his chances of being used in the passing game than I do about Desmond Ridder. Because we saw it with Heineke in Washington, whether it was J.D. McKissick or Antonio Gibson or even Brian Robinson a little bit towards the end. Heineke he's okay checking it down. We just didn't see that from Ridder last year.
Yeah. Firstly, it's disappointing you didn't put the Dracula cape back on for the Bijan pick. Would have expected that.
It.
It was fair. He didn't deserve it. I apologize to Bijan. Fair.
Secondly, he was always favored to go to the Falcons. We thought they'd probably trade back and take him maybe in the teens, but they just said, no, we'll just take him at 8. Who cares?
Yeah.
Is there any concern about Tyler Algier cutting into his workload, or Bijan's just such a player that it's just going to be the Bijan?
He's just such a 3-down player. I mean, guys, look at the numbers here. 104 missed tackles forced this year. That's a good career for a lot of college players. 4.2 yards after contact per attempt. 41 explosive runs, those long chunk plays. And this is a special player. They'd motion him out in the slot and have him run a full route tree, screens.
That's the concern will they be, because he's a player that you can be that creative with. He is that good. He is that versatile. It's just, will the Falcons, who were super conservative last year on offense, will they try to use him, honestly, in some of the ways they kind of did with Cordero Patterson last year, where they used him in a variety of ways. And now you've got Bijan Robinson, who candidly is better than Cordero Patterson. As much as we love Cordero here, I mean, you know me, I've been a flag bearer for him for a long time. But there's an opportunity for him to be a top 5 fantasy running back, easy, if they use him the right way.
Absolutely.
Falcons fans, don't let the running back value discourse drive you insane. Enjoy that you just got a top 5 player in this year's draft.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBC Sports and Rotoworld.com. Just want to thank you so much for watching what you just watched, or at least being too lazy to click out of it after the autoplay just kept it going. So either way, thank you so much for just letting it scroll by your screen. And now I'd like to ask you respectfully, please subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel for the latest NFL news, fantasy headlines from Rotoworld, and betting analysis from NBC Sports Edge.